I think that what would help a lot of these movie issues and why people say they suck so much is if instead of making like part one, part two, part three, is if they shot the movie that concentrated on different aspects. Like, for example, sorry that the shaking so much. Like, let's say, for example, you have persons that like the drama aspect that have more dialogue and a lot less like controversy. I mean, violence and stuff like that. Then you would do the the relationship aspect a lot more, and on the same aspect you would film the movie where there's more strategic, there's more violence, there's more action, and there's no relationship aspect. And then you would, if there's more to cover, then there's more to cover. But if you put two movies with the same conclusion and the same ending, but from different aspects, and like, let's say, like, I'm a person who likes the more the violent aspect and all that kind of stuff, and I watch the movie and I'm like, man, dude, this is like, the fight scenes and all that are really good, but I wonder like why this happened or why this happened. Well, let's say my wife likes the relationship aspect and all that kind of stuff, so she watches the other movie shot that covers all the things that I didn't see from the action aspect, and she goes, oh, that happened because of this and all that kind of stuff. So we have the same interest about the same movie that's basically two different movies in one that shows all the different things happening. And she goes, but I didn't understand this. I was like, well, this happened on the action side that helped the relationship side. Like, this is how this guy died or whatever. And so, it would basically give you something to talk about and have the same thing in common about the same movie in different aspects. So then people wouldn't be so concerned like, well, this person directed this movie but has no skills in doing a movie like this, but they were hired. So I think it'd be interesting to take that aspect. Like, if you hired two different directors and they looked at the script and was like, okay, they both have to have the same ending. Okay, but how we get there, they have to intertwine. And I think that'd be a very different way of doing it that might, people might like a little bit more, because there's just too many movies that are just redoing it, or and I think that they're being judged from the original, and I think that's already putting a negative starting point. So I feel like if they did it this way, I don't think they'd have anything to compare it to. So then, like, if they're choosing a movie to watch or something like that, it's like, hey, have you watched this movie? It's like, well, what are you talking about? That never happened. This is what happens. Like, whoa, they did a movie and they did two different movies, one for this. But if you watch both of them, you still get something, and the movie collectively is filmed from two different movies. So I think that'd be a lot better if that was attempted.